Yo, what's up, everybody? Well, y'all know what the title is, and I'm pretty sure you guys are hip to what I'm about to talk about or close to it. So, I was on the Real Boxing, Real Truth group, right? And there's this guy named Darren Newt. He made a post on there about an hour ago. Said, "Do KSI and Logan Paul make more in this one fight than Wilder has in any fight?" Question mark. What is his highest payday? 15 against Brazil. So he put this bullshit out there, right? Pocket watch, you know, the whole pocket watch thing, as far as I can know, remember, came from a man called Blood Boxing. And when he made the video, I was like, man, what the hell is this old dude talking about? And then over the course of time of looking in these chat rooms and looking in the comment section on Twitter and other boxing, guys, talking points and stuff like that, I got smacked dead in the face. I was like, holy shit, this is what he's talking about. Hold on. I was like, this is exactly what he's talking about. This shit ain't got nothing to do with boxing. And he was right about every single goddamn thing with these guys. And that video he made, I don't know where it is. I tried looking for it because I wanted to put the link in the description so people could go and watch it. So in this thing, a couple people said a couple things. I said some stuff, and you know, I told this guy. I told this guy a couple things because he tried to bring up Deontay Wilder, worried about what AJ is getting. So I think it's who said that? Hakeem Allen. It's called pocket watching. When someone asked about the purse of a fight, but was it pocket watching when Wilder said he didn't accept AJ's fight because he didn't know how much AJ was making? Don't suck this question, whatever he meant by that. Don't skip the question or don't whatever. I don't know how that suck goes in that question. But anyways, basically, what I got from that was he tried to make a fucked up analogy because it's Wilder's business to know his worth. It's not a boxing fan's business to know what a fighter is worth. We're not going to get any of that money. Worried about what another fighter is getting and validating him being an A side so he could go and scream this A side shit. Guess what that does? It stops you from getting the fights that you want. And at the end of the day, it has nothing to do with who can beat whose ass in the ring. So long story short, when I finally got to this other guy's head, this at the end of the day, he finally realized that it is two different things. For Deontay Wilder, be worried about how much AJ is making and how much the fight is going to generate versus what he thinks he should be in the know of. Or what he thinks about Deontay Wilder, worried about what AJ is getting because he's calling it pocket watching. That I told him it don't matter how do you know how much you are worth. You have to know how much you are worth going into a fight if you're a fighter. Not if you're a boxing fan sitting back on your couch eating potato chips. If you don't know how much you're worth as a fighter, then how much do you know you should get paid? Because for each fight is always different. When AJ was up over there in the UK, Then how much is he worth to Matchroom Boxing, all them guys? But that's the thing. That ain't none of my motherfucking business. Hey, Wilson, what's happening, baby? That ain't none of my motherfucking business. How much is AJ making? How much is Ruiz is making? How much is Deontay Wilder making? How much? That's none of my motherfucking business. Unless they giving me super chats. Sorry, that ain't even gonna work. Unless they giving me money, put me on a paywall. Unless I'm in the ring fighting for them, it ain't got nothing to do with me. People are worried about what KSI is doing, what Paul is doing. And them fighting in the ring ain't got nothing to do with boxing. These two YouTubers ain't got nothing to do with boxing. It is pure entertainment. It's like going to go see your favorite rock band. Going to go see your favorite hip hop artist. That's what it is. They're not fighters. They are entertainers. They're going around here talking like a bunch of WWE wrestlers. They are entertainers. Now, how much somebody feels like giving them for a fight, that's their business. But I know for a fact, don't nobody know what the fuck DAZN is to even watch these motherfuckers. And if they even do good numbers, which I hope they do, because I don't wish no downfall on nobody. But those people who went there to watch those guys ain't gonna be here tomorrow. They're not. They're not going to be here tomorrow. They're not going to be here the next day. They are going to be fly-by-night fans, fly-by-night boxing fans. But DAZN and Edwin Hearn, Matchroom Boxing, Bob Arum, and a couple of these guys believe that it's going to bring more light to the sport of boxing. You're watering the sport of boxing down with this fight. You got an old dinosaur out here, Bob Arum, who ain't getting hip to times in 2019 when it comes to boxing. He's on the Floyd Mayweather mathematical equation. He's on the not get Crawford in the ring with nobody. He's on the let's boost up Tyson Fury and not worry about Crawford. He'll sell himself eventually. Let's sell the white guy. The snorting king. This shit pissed me off. And then I finally got to the guy. He said, "Yeah, that's true." Finally. After like going back and forth maybe 15 motherfucking times, it finally got to his head. You know? It's Deontay Wilder's business to know how much his opponent and how much the fight is going to generate. It's his fucking business. I don't understand how people can believe that it is not his business. Oh, yeah, I can't believe that's why they don't believe that. Because they're too busy listening to Edwin Hearn. Because Edwin Hearn came out and said that's none of his business. How much Anthony Joshua's making. Instead of doing your own research, instead of doing your own reading, people just want to listen to these other guys on YouTube give their opinion on what somebody is talking about in an interview. Or give their own opinion on what an article says. The article could say Deontay Wilder offered $50 million. They're going to go back and say Deontay Wilder don't got the money. Deontay Wilder, this right here means Deontay Wilder is getting the money from Frank Warren. He's getting the money from Frank Warren. It don't matter where the fucking money was coming from. You see what I'm saying? They just keep coming up with dumb shit, but it's okay. Because at the end of the day, if you're more worried about what KSI and Logan, whatever the dude name is, generating, how much money they're getting, and you're more worried about them, their little press conferences and their little shit talking back and forth, and you over here worried about who's going to win that fight, you're not a boxing fan. In my opinion, you're not. You're not a boxing fan. You're not a boxing fan. Y'all motherfuckers only care about what KSI and Logan is doing because of the zone and because of the LDBC and because of Deontay Wilder. You guys don't care about how much these guys is really getting. You guys don't have no argument. You don't have nothing to talk about. You have no argument. You can't win an argument. And then what you do is you flip the argument and turn it into something else because you are stuck and you can't properly explain yourself. You can't even properly explain yourself. And then let me tell y'all, let me give y'all a little example of how motherfuckers flip the script and don't properly explain themselves. Tyson Fury getting on the mic talking about Deontay Wilder the other day. Talking about how Deontay Wilder, the whole thing was about Deontay Wilder saying that Tyson Fury ducked him, which is a fact. It's a fact. Tyson Fury ducked Deontay Wilder. Ain't no sugarcoating it. You see what I'm saying? He gets on the mic talking about everything else. What he's been doing and all that shit. How Deontay Wilder can't promote himself and all this shit. But at the end of the day, did Tyson Fury explain how he didn't duck? See what I'm saying? But motherfuckers will just make a video, say, ooh, Tyson Fury slammed Deontay Wilder. Won't bring up that he ducked. Because it's the downfall. People are trying to, what's that word? Discredit people within the LDBC, Deontay Wilder, and other fighters over here by way of bringing up how many people they could put in the seats. But they can't bring up the fact that the motherfuckers don't get no viewers up over here in the U.S. Keep flipping the script. It's okay. It's all right. You're not gonna get the fights that you want talking about this dumb shit, this pocket watching. Matter of fact, instead of pocket watching Deontay Wilder and pocket watching KSI and Paul Logan, worry about what the fuck is in your wallet. Worry about your fucking credit score. Worry about yourself. Worry about owning your own house. Worry about owning your own business. Worry about not working for somebody. Worry about wearing clean fucking drawers. Worry about brushing your motherfucking teeth. Worry about getting outside and exercising. Worry about not keeping Deontay Wilder's name in your mouth like a dick in your mouth. Worry about that. Pocket watching. What the fuck is in your wallet? Huh? You got a used condom in there from 1995? What you got? What's in your wallet? Dust? Old ass receipts that don't mean shit? What you got? You got a $500 Louis Vuitton fucking wallet with $50 in your bank account? What you got? Huh? You got one of them old ass food stamp vouchers? You got one of them? The paper ones? What you got? You got an Eat Better Tonight card in there? That's for EBT. Food stamps. You got one of them in there? Oh, you must got one of them goddamn strip club little punch out things. Buy 2 lap dances, get 1 free. That what you got? Huh? Because I'm not understanding y'all. You know? Oh, excuse me, fellas. I'm not understanding it. Like, what do you think will happen at the end of the day after this little weird fight card that these little YouTubers were implanted in? What do you think is going to happen the next day? What do you think is going to happen the next week? 3 months, 6 months from then? What do you think is going to happen? All them fly-by-night fucking boxing fans that call themselves hardcore or casuals or whatever, they're not going to be around. They're not going to be around. They're going to be right back where the fuck they at, on the couch playing Weekend Warrior on a motherfucking keyboard in some LDBC chat room trying to fucking talk shit but don't know shit. Like one of my favorite rappers said, I could tell you 20 times how to pimp you a hoe, and I could tell you 20 more and you still won't know, partner. You understand that? Y'all motherfuckers can't read and comprehend. Because y'all dumbass be like, oh, that don't make sense, huh? Because you're trying to overuse the pussy. But I'm trying to hit the news with it. See what I'm saying? Oh, that don't make sense. I thought the objective was to overuse it and abuse it. No. The objective is to get your money out of it. The objective is not to get your money taken. The objective is to get yours. The objective is, if you a pimp, get the hoe on the street, 10 toes. No matter what the weather. But y'all more worried about KSI and Paul Logan, Anthony Joshua. What they say? Oh, who is Deontay Wilder to turn down AJ's offers? AJ offered him 3 times how much he ever got. But now check it out. Now you got Ellerby. You got old Leonard Ellerby going around making his rounds, doing different, going over there helping out boxers, talking for them, trying to polish them up. But he all up in the videos like P. Diddy. He is. He is. But at least he's trying. But at least he's trying. At least he's trying to go out there and help these fighters. To help them get more exposure. Finally. Because I don't know where the fuck has he been with Deontay Wilder? Where the fuck Leonard Ellerby has been when it comes to Deontay Wilder? Man, you better get that shit done, Tyrone. Better get your homework done, boy. I want to see them grades, too. I want to see them goddamn grades. I'm joking with you. And Leonard Ellerby is giving him the props. He's telling the whole world that Deontay Wilder, knowing what he's worth, knowing what he's willing, what's that word? He knows what he's willing to do for himself. Because sometimes in life, you have to know what your worth is. You have to know the consequences for doing certain things, and then you weigh the consequences, and then you make your fucking move. And Leonard Ellerby is up here telling everybody that it was a good idea. Because now look at him. He ain't got to worry about doing things for other people. He ain't got to worry about doing things that he don't want to do. He has ownership in himself. How many boxers out here that we can look and see that they got ownership of themselves? They don't move like it. Look at AJ and all these other guys. Do they move like they have ownership? They come from the same cookie cutter manufacturing plant. They do everything the same way. They have a standardized operating procedures for everything they do, and all of their matchroom boxing fighters, they follow the same thing. You pop for PEDs, this is what we do. You lose a fight, this is what we do. You win a fight, this is what we do. You fight somebody that you shouldn't have fight because he sucks, he's a clown, this is what you do, Lucas Brown. This is what you do. But Leonard Ellerbe is up here telling folks that by not taking that deal, which wasn't in the best interest of Deontay Wilder, because that's his business, he got more offers for more money from other people. Networks fighting over where Deontay Wilder is going to go. Can they get some of that money? DAZN, can they get some of that money? DAZN out here speculations 3 fights for 80 or 120 million. That's what they saying. But where did that come from? Because Deontay Wilder knows his motherfucking worth. He knows he's not worth no motherfucking $15 or $20 million flat rate offer. He knows his worth. And he knows what he's willing to do and what he's not willing to do. Yeah, Tyrone, Lucas Brown, a.k.a. Patrick Starr. That dude's a clown. E. Woodson. What's happening, baby? Oh, you at work? You at the slave ship? Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. See, look at E. Woodson. He got a job. See what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers over here worried about what Deontay Wilder is getting, what he ain't got and stuff like that. Y'all motherfuckers ain't got no goddamn job. Look at Tyrone. He's a full-time motherfucking student. Got a nice little apartment. I saw it. Look nice. Don't look raggedy at all. Got fresh paint on the walls, newer style apartment, new appliances and all that stuff up in there. It look brand new. He's not a bum. Y'all motherfuckers bums. Because bums and broke motherfuckers only care about what the next motherfucker is getting. Motherfuckers with money, motherfuckers with goals, motherfuckers that's doing shit they life, they ain't worried about what the next motherfucker is getting. They trying to get somewhere. Y'all too busy listening to these dumbasses. Too busy listening to these dumbasses. Got you all twisted. They got y'all motherfuckers twisted like a motherfucker. They got you guys thinking that Lomachenko ain't got a loss. They got y'all motherfuckers thinking he's an undefeated fighter. They got y'all motherfuckers thinking that a franchise title is the best thing since sliced bread. It's a good-ass idea. They got y'all thinking that a fight in Saudi Arabia is good for boxing fans. It's not. It's not. How many hardcore fans is going to get to go to Saudi Arabia? How many hardcore fans did the country probably let them go to Saudi Arabia too? How many motherfuckers could get a visa? How many motherfuckers could pay for that back and forth flight, hotel accommodations and all that? And the hors d'oeuvres? How many people? Couldn't even put it in a neutral territory. Couldn't even put it in a place that was feasible for people to get to. And guess what? It don't that many people. Good luck getting the ticket. Good fucking luck. And then when you get there, you got to watch your motherfucking P's and Q's. No cussing in public. No spitting on the ground and shit. No looking at women. You better get on your knees during prayer. You better stop. Tyrone said, "Hey, bro, thanks for the shouting me out. Fuck the UK pocket watch. It's not just the UK people. It's motherfuckers over here pocket watching. There's motherfuckers in the US pocket watching. Pocket watching like a motherfucker. For no motherfucking reason. Oh, that motherfucker is from the UK. You can tell just by his teeth. He ain't brushing right. Dead giveaway. Dead giveaway. And and this is another thing about this pocket watching shit. This is the ultimate thing that I always get about it. Why even bring it up? Out of all the things to talk about when it comes to Deontay Wilder, or with KSR and that Paul guy, or with AJ, why even bring it up? Why bring up the fact? Why bring up that these guys going to get more money than Deontay Wilder did in one fight? Why even bring it up? For one, I believe that you guys lost talking points. And I think partially that's due to AJ getting his ass whooped. Getting put in his fucking place. Being humbled. Two, I think at the end of the day, it's getting harder and harder for folks to try to degrade or diminish Deontay Wilder's career, his record, his accomplishments, and they can't say nothing about who's more popular or nothing. They still trying to hold on to the little bit that they got. And they're hoping that AJ wins and that Deontay Wilder goes in there and gets beat by Louis King Kong Ortiz. So they could come back out of the woodwork and have more talking points and try to point the finger at Deontay Wilder because of us, the LDBC, or people who just are fans of Deontay Wilder, right? Because at the end of the day, they failed to realize that Deontay Wilder ain't the only fighter around. Deontay Wilder ain't the only fighter being talked about. You see what I'm saying? Hey, Wilson, damn, got to step away, be back in a few. Hey, man, it's all right, man. You came in, said a couple things, man. That's you know, that's good enough for me, my brother. That made my day right there, man. I ain't mad at you, man. If you got to go, you know what I'm saying? You know, I sent them links, but I guess everybody, motherfucking sleep and shit like that. Yeah, what happened today, man? I saw a lot of videos being taken down, not just in the LDBC, but a couple of videos of other people as well. I tried to click on them and saying the video is not available and shit like that. There was some funny stuff going on with YouTube today. I don't know if they was getting hacked or anything like that, but you know, something wasn't quite right today on YouTube, man. They stopped a lot of progress today for people lacing down tracks and stuff like that. But you know, ain't everything gonna be everything is not gonna be clear and dry and all that stuff. Everything, you know, you're gonna lose sometimes. You know, just by just the way it is. It's not flawless, man. YouTube is not flawless. You know, it has a whole bunch of hiccups. People are still being unmonetized, likes still being taken away, and views still being taken away. People not getting, you know, the correct amount of money and stuff like that they should be getting. But you know, that's just the way it is, man. You're not going to win 100% of the time on YouTube. That's just nature of the beast. But yeah, that was kind of fucked up, you know. And all those videos was about Deontay Wilder saying no to that goddamn franchise belt, and he should, or title. He should. And I said that in previous videos that if Deontay Wilder did take it, you know, I'll be on his ass, but I don't think he will because the type of person that he is, type of personality that he comes off to have, it doesn't look like he's going to be too keen with with taking a with accepting it. And obviously, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. You know, and the reason that Deontay had on his during his media workout, I forget the exact time that it popped up, but he said no, and he's absolutely correct. And everybody in a fucking mama that has a little bit of sense and or has history in the game of boxing, whether or not it be broadcasting, whether or not it be promoting, whether or not it be managing or assisting managing and promotion, whether or not it be fighters, whether or not it be trainers, they know it's taken away from boxing. And boxing now, everybody gets a trophy. Everybody gets a title. Everybody gets some type of some medal, ribbon, or whatever the case may be. And what does it mean to be a franchise champion when that doesn't mean that you're the regular title holder? What does it mean to be a regular title holder when you got this guy above you that's called franchise? What does that mean? It means that there is some bias going on. Because everybody that was around when it was talking about this franchise shit was a considerated. They was not in consideration. Crawford wasn't in consideration. Wilder wasn't. Fury wasn't. AJ wasn't. Andrew Ruiz wasn't. A lot of people weren't in consideration. Only the people that they felt that can help boost the sport of boxing and at the same time justify with their with the pencil, because they can't justify it by verbalization. They have to prove it to the world and on a pen and paper, because now it's in their rules. Now, since it's in their rules, that's something that everybody got to go by. See what I'm saying? It's in their rules. Franchise, super, diamond, silver. The hell is that? What's up with the regular? Sometimes that's all you want is regular motherfucking weed. The fuck wrong with that? A motherfucking need. It's something is what's the standard? What is the standard of being a champion? What is all that history with the WBC of being a regular champion? What does all that history mean now? What does all that history mean that the WBC built up over the years since they commiseration, or whatever the motherfucking word is? What does it mean? It means nothing. You just took away years of motherfucking history because you felt like you needed to shortcut some shit. Shortcuts don't work. You want to shortcut some shit so y'all can make some motherfucking money. Huh? So you can make some money. You want to shortcut some shit. Where do shortcuts get you? Nowhere. What's wrong with doing things the right way? The right way. Like Deontay Wilder said, what does that mean for all the other boxers that ain't ranked? What about all the like Deontay Wilder said, what about all the other fighters that's trying to get fights? That's trying to be a champion? You just stunted their motherfucking growth. And I think every single fighter that's within the WBC, everybody named mama that's within the WBC If they got y'all should be stepping up. Y'all should band the motherfucker together and be like, get rid of this shit. Y'all should be like, this silver and diamond shit, the only thing you should have is regular and mandatory. You should have, matter of fact, you should have regular and number one. And number one guy is the next motherfucker in line to fight the champ. And that's it. The fuck you got a belt for? Look at the UFC. They got the baddest motherfucker belt. The fuck is that? That's a trinket. That is a motherfucking trinket. That is, we don't want you to be a champion. We don't want you to hold our real belts. Here, let me make something up and give this to you. Maybe this might shut you up. You see what I'm saying? I'm getting up out of here. On that note, shout outs to the LDBC and everybody stay sucker free. But oh, what's in your wallet? Oh, hold up. Tyrone, you there?
Yeah, bro. I was backstage.
Hold up, we gonna keep going. Tyrone.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad, homie. I wasn't looking at that. I was looking at YouTube.
Oh, my bad.
We can still go. Since you here.
I mean, I don't want to keep you for too long.
Nah, you good. You good, homie.
I just put in my 2 cents. What was he talking about? The WBC, pocket watchers. What else?
I was just talking about pocket watching in general.
Yeah. Yeah. It's funny because they only use that argument for the fighters they don't like. But when, Tyson Fury isn't, 75% of his tickets are going free and he's only having a 5,000 attendance, if that's even true. Nobody talks about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ain't nobody going to. It's like, you got people in the LDBC saying stay on code. Look at them.
Yeah.
They all banding together. They're not waving or nothing like that. They're going with the same goddamn shit. And the thing about it is, it ain't doing nothing.
No.
It doesn't do nothing for you to be on YouTube talking about how much Deontay Wilder is making.
I just thought it was funny. I hadn't been on Discord in like literally 2-3 weeks, and I hop back on. And I see like apparently I'm a fence sitter. It's true. I am a fence sitter. I don't have any allegiance to anybody except boxing. But for somebody to take time out of their day to get up off the porch, not a job, the porch, and watch me and hear what I have to say and run it back to somebody else, it's just sad.
I mean, I don't think that's. I wouldn't trip on that, because just like we have opinions on boxers, promoters, and boxing in general, and other stuff that we talk about, day-to-day stuff that's been popping on. It's not gonna do anything, I'm not on Discord. I was talking about Facebook. I was talking about I was talking about this one Facebook group I'm a part of. Somebody wrote something and kind of pissed me off. Like, this dude, he really, really, really felt like Deontay Wilder was a pocket watcher with his fucked up ass analogy, and I was just like, that don't make sense. And I kept trying to get him to realize, and finally at the end of the day, I finally got through to him, and he understood now. But I wouldn't. I with them dudes, man. I don't. I'm just kind of like, first of all, y'all don't know me. You don't know Tyrone. You know what I'm saying? You're not really in his videos like that. And maybe instead of before you block somebody and or talk about him like a dog and stuff like that, hit him up behind the scenes and ask him. Don't hit him up in the chat room while they up in there talking about on somebody else's chat room and you got a wrench and stuff like that. Ask him for the email. Hit him up. Hell, you could have hit him up on Discord and chopped it up and see what the real deal was, so you could actually get a grip. on what reality is with this guy, instead of assuming situations and causing people to to be blocked for nothing. You know, it's just the way it is. That's just, you can't have, thousands of people in a group and then everybody get along, and then not have one or two people, doing things, um, doing things without fully grasping the situation. You know, it just doesn't work like that. So, and we see like it doesn't work like that because you can have something dead smack in your face, and people would say, Tyson Fury won, but they won't bring up that Tyson Fury got laid on his back twice.
Yep.
So you know where people stand and stuff like that. So I wouldn't even really trip on it because I don't. I've been, hey, Brooklyn Child Boxing. Hey, if you got, I ain't got your I was putting the stream thing, but I ain't got your email. I probably did, but I don't know.
I'll put it in the chat here.
Nah, don't. Yeah, don't put it in the chat. Just email them the link.
The link. Hold up. I got it.
Yeah, if you want to get on, it's being sent to you, my brother. Thanks, Tyrone. But I've been called bitches, hoes, faggot, all kind, fence rider, all kind of things, and I'm LDBC and LDBC chat rooms, and by other LDBC members on their live streams. And you just gotta, let people do what they do if that's what they choose to do and stuff like that, and they don't want to sit up over here and talk to you behind the scenes to get a grasp on what's happening and stuff like that. Leave them alone, man. Leave
Oh,
them
yeah.
alone.
It's not completely. It's not completely untrue. I am a fence rider on some stuff, and just because I'm not as much of a Deontay Wilder fan, it is true that I'm not as much as a Deontay Wilder fan as they are.
What do you mean by fence rider though?
Like fence rider, meaning well, what I see is their aspect of fence rider is one side or the other. My aspect is everybody for me is under the same banner. PBC can do wrong, ESPN can do wrong, Al Heyman
I
can
don't
do
think that's
wrong.
what they mean.
Well, that's what I think they mean.
No, I think I think they mean like you on both sides of the fence, like you on LDBC. You subscribe to LDBC hate channels.
Which hate channel?
Exactly. Everybody don't know who the fuck all these hate channels is, and everybody don't know what everybody like. They could be talking about boxing, and then one day they say F the LDBC, and then the next day you go on a live stream, they ain't saying that shit. Like we don't know like a lot of the shit they be talking about. Like a lot of these guys that are not LDBC and stuff like that, because I'm really not on I'm really not on there like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that's just the way people is. You got to talk to somebody first before you go full throttle. You know what I'm saying? You know, and and from what I've seen and what I've been through, that's really what grown men do. You know what I'm saying? That's what grown men do. But like I said, like I'm not sweating. I never signed up for Discord. I'm not even sweating it. I'm like, I get on my live streams. I talk to a few people, go on a few people's live streams, talk about a few things, kick it with y'all behind the scenes and stuff like that. And I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I need right there. We talk about boxing throughout the whole motherfucking day on motherfucking on what's up. Talk about boxing all day on that bad boy. So I don't need the extras, BS bullshit and stuff like that. But let's get back to this fence riding shit. Oh, what was we talking about? I was talking about what was I talking about? Damn. I think I was talking about, let's see here. Woo, damn, how the fuck I forget that? Damn, my memory. But anyways, um, but anyways, so this franchise bullshit. right? I think that's what I was talking about before we went on that subject. What do you think? What do you this Tyrone? KSI, and this Logan guy, right? What do you think about when I said that those are the fans that will come to watch that, the fans that will be buy the zone to watch that? I'm To me, they fly by night fans. They gonna be here today and not be here tomorrow. What
Yeah,
Bob Arum? Oh, go ahead.
100%.
What Bob Arum said. Oh, it is good for boxing and for them to come up over here and to give boxing extra exposure. I think it's a good idea to get them in the ring, you know, and showcase their talented YouTubers, you know, and it looks like it's a decent card, and I think it's good for exposing boxing. No, it's not, because them two, they ain't boxing. That is not boxing. That's the difference between somebody that can sing and somebody that can't sing and got to use auto tune and get up there and dance all on the stage and shit like that. Those are entertainers. Deontay Wilder and all them other guys that's fighting. I'm sorry, all those other guys that's fighting that night. Those are fighters. You buying something to be entertained by two guys that only had one. Technically, you could probably call it an amateur fight. Did they have headgear on the first fight? Well, anyways, I, I don't know if they had headgear on the first fight, but I'm pretty sure they deemed that as an amateur fight, so they can get a license, so they can actually, you know, fight on that goddamn card like an actual professional fight. You know, but all in all, I don't care what anybody says. That is not no goddamn professional fight.
I look at it like this: the more things change, the more they stay the same. Where are all the Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather people who bought the pay per view? Are they still boxing fans today? No. Are the ones that bought the McGregor Mayweather pay per view, are they still boxing fans today? No.
They gone.
So do the same thing.
Yeah, they gone.
And even worse, nobody watches KSI, Logan Paul anyway, as far as new subs or loyal subs. So won't do anything.
I mean, we gonna see. I don't see it doing anything. CB Sports TV, what's happening, baby? I'll be seeing you on Twitter and Instagram doing your thug thizzle, baby. But I don't think it will. If it does, that's good for both of them. Um, Obviously, they're trying to make a name for themselves and trying to make some money and stuff like that. Being famous, rich and famous, and all that stuff. So I am a fan of knocking the hustle. Um, I'm not a fan of it. I don't go around saying you don't knock the hustle. You can't knock the hustle. Yeah, the fuck I can. Just because you don't believe that, it ain't doing no good for boxing. You got people up here thinking this is a real goddamn fight. You
Yeah,
got people up over here coming up in here now, ain't even watched the goddamn boxing match before, trying to comment on boxing when they should be just sitting back with their keyboard unplugged and just listening. You know what I'm saying?
yep.
It's too many of them already. You get up on Twitter and stuff like that. Somebody say something, and somebody say something, and you say something to them, and then they say something back, and you say something back, and they don't answer. You know what the deal is? They got caught. I catch motherfuckers all the time on Twitter, and sometimes I just go on there just to fuck with them. Cause I know they hot headed. I know they be getting mad too easy, cause they quick to call you a bitch, stupid, you idiot, you ignorant, and all this other thing. They quick. They quick to call you at the name because they sensitive. They think they know it alls. But it don't take a rocket scientist you know, to know that these are fans. Now, do you think that KSI or Logan will be fighting actual professional boxers after this?
No.
And even so, who they gonna fucking fight? Another YouTuber? Who the fuck they gonna fight after this? And then if they happen to fight again, what do you think is gonna happen? Because they are going, one of them two is gonna fight somebody else. One of them two is gonna fight somebody else because they found a niche. They found Swab House Boxing. What's happening, baby? They found a niche, and the niche is based off of a guaranteed offer. I already gave it to them, right? So it's not how much they worth and all that stuff. It's just how much somebody, wanted to give them, which is fine and dandy and all. Get your money, homie. But damn, what was I saying? They found a niche. So the niche is you got these two YouTubers who did pretty good in the UK. Now they're coming to the US, and now they're coming to the US, and they're hoping that they could use their little star power to generate more viewers and more revolving subscribers, or that one time $100 a year to the zone. That's what they're hoping. That's what they're hoping because they like, oh shit, it's just like Tekashi. He had a niche, and his niche was false flagging. That's what his Tekashi.
Oh yeah.
That's his set tripping, false flagging. He was a poser.
Yeah.
He had his niche. Now KSI, they got their niche. And now you got Edward Hearn out here exploiting these guys out here in the US to try to get these guys to generate for the zone. It ain't got nothing to do with boxing. It has to do with the zone getting that bread and Matchroom Boxing getting that bread. Because they over here postponing fights for a whole fucking hour for a UFC fight. They don't even know what the fuck to do. What the fuck is John Skipper thinking? What the fuck is them dudes in the zone thinking? When you look at the owners of the zone, you know they don't know nothing about boxing. You know they don't know nothing about the US. Then they're gonna bring probably a whole bunch of UK people up over here to work. And then they're gonna hire a whole bunch of Americans that don't know nothing about boxing. And you can't, I'm assuming they don't know nothing about boxing because it sure hell looked like it. And look like everybody they hire is a bunch of posers. And it's funny though, you got John Skipper, cokehead, Tyson Fury, cokehead, and they both fucking up.
Wait, John Skipper does cocaine?
What? You didn't know?
No, I didn't know that.
What? You got Oscar, John Skipper,
yes,
Tyson Fury, and that one dude, who's that cokehead? That be with Edward Hearn sometimes. He was with Edward Hearn for that one fight. God dang, Kali. He's a cokehead too. Anyways, forgot his goddamn name.
That's true.
Lost Survivor said, bright side is, well, we have a good month of boxing to look forward to with Wilder, AJ, Tank, Crawford, and Charlo. Yeah, I mean, you goddamn right. I mean, it might not be the best fights in the world when you think of Tank and stuff like that, but I'm gonna watch him. Ain't nobody fighting no Rocky Fieldings, is they? Ain't nobody up there fighting no YouTubers, is they? Ain't nobody up over there fighting no goddamn what you call those dudes? Ask Jeeve looking motherfucker, the motherfucker in the bathroom with all the lotion, the cologne, and all that shit with the towels and shit, looking for some goddamn tips.
Hold up, Mike. I'm gonna go on mute for a second. I just need to finish this paragraph.
Yeah, go ahead, homie. I mean, but that's the way I see it. That's just the way I see it, man. It's gonna be cool though because you know it's like I don't mind getting on here and combating these false representing motherfuckers. See, I it's I don't mind doing it. I ain't got nothing else. If I'm on YouTube, I ain't got nothing else better to do. But to talk about boxing, you know. So, when it comes to Tank, Crawford, and Charlo, and Wilder and AJ, I mean, come on, man. You can't be mad about watching those fights. You can't be mad about them fights coming up, baby. You cannot be mad. But KSI and Logan, what the fuck is that? How is they even fighting before actual real fighters? How is that even possible? Are they gonna headline them for that day? Nah, they gonna headline them. I'm just joking. Though. But that's all them dudes is. They're gonna dance coming in the ring. They're gonna show their ass. They're gonna get in the ring and with the big ass gloves on and shit and get out of the ring, talk shit. But we gonna see him again. This is not gonna be the last. Now we gonna see one of them dudes. Maybe if they win, maybe the winner should fight. Maybe the winner should fight Rocky Fielding. Maybe the winner should fight Rocky Fielding. That'll be a nice step up for him. Man, they get their fucking ass murdered. Rocky Fielding, tear that ass up. They don't want none. I don't even know who they should fight. If they was to fight again, it'd probably be another YouTuber. It'd probably be another media personality guy. Celebrity boxing, something like that. On that scale, but not like for the donation part. They in it to make money, not to give it away. But that's just what do you guys okay, so what do you guys think about Deontay Wilder saying that he wouldn't accept that franchise bullshit? What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about that? I think it's good. I think it's good. I think we need more fighters out here speaking their piece when it comes to that. Because if people don't speak their piece when it comes to that, it should. So put it like this: if people do not speak their piece, then nobody will know that there's something wrong. Then you will be validating the WBC to keep doing what they're doing based off of, it's all off your back, your dollars, your greenbacks, or what do they call it around the world? It's all based off of your money. What they're doing, they're going to those meetings. That money ultimately comes from the fans. See what I'm saying? So if these fighters and if these YouTubers and these media personalities on these pads don't put their money, don't put it, they just throw it away. Read this article to y'all. KSI versus Logan Paul, no free to air pay-per-view portion. Billy Joe Saunders is just days away from making his American debut. The two-weight world champion will be in action on Saturday in Las Vegas. Sanders is putting his WBO super middleweight crown at stake at the Staples Center against little-known Marcelo Esteban Corciers. I think that's how you spell it. The fight will play second fiddle to the professional rematch of KSI and they said second fiddle. They said second fucking fiddle to KSI and Logan. What the fuck? It said, but unfortunately for British fight fans there will be no free-to-air portion of the bill on which Sanders will be seen. The show promoter Edward Hearn Matchroom Sports, who will work with Sky Sports box office in the UK, as well as the Zone stateside and Fit TV Global, to ensure the fight reaches the masses, said as much in an interview during the fight week. We look to be says we looked at maybe putting Billy fight on or another fight on free to air. Hearn told IFL TV. And timing wise, it wouldn't have worked out, so we just put the whole lot on pay-per-view. However, the presence of Logan Paul and KSI, who have combined total of 40 million YouTube subscribers, will ensure Sanders pockets one of his biggest purses of 10-year career to date against the 28-year-old Argentine. The viewing figures and numbers of the buys that are going to do are huge for the time in the morning. If he was fighting on his own in LA at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, the viewing figures on normal Sky Sports aren't going to be at the same level as you're going to see on Saturday. KSI and Logan Paul drew when they fought a sold-out Manchester Arena and white-collar encounter back in 2018. They have since been licensed professionally, meaning that Saturday's 6th-round clash will be contested in 10-ounce gloves and without headgear. The rest of the card, damn, they talking about this shit going to be pay-per-view in the UK, long story short. Wow. And then Billy Joe Sanders got to play second fiddle to entertainers and not fighters. Wow. Goddamn. Lost Survivor said respect. Brooklyn Boxer said Wilder is a real one. You goddamn right. He is. And we talked about that, Brooklyn. We talked about that when we was bringing it up. And we was all like, I think it was me, you, Laws, Alex, Tyrone. We was like, man, we don't think he's going to do that shit. Because his personality didn't look like he'd do it either. You know what I'm saying? So I was about to say, he's saying he doesn't want to become a company guy. And you goddamn right he shouldn't. Why would you want to become a company guy and work for somebody else? Why would you want to be a company guy and work for somebody else that especially don't mean you well? You got to pay them and work for them? Oh, hell nah. Hell to the nah. That's an oxymoron. You got to work for McDonald's, but you got to pay them. The fuck out of here. You get your check from McDonald's. You get your check from McDonald's. And then McDonald's is like, nah, bro, we going to need $100 of that check. You only accept cash. Nah, bro. Nah, ain't going to happen with me. I tell the motherfucker real quick, get the hell out of here with that bullshit, trying to diminish the sport of boxing with some false flag, with some false ass titles and shit like that. I'm trying to find something because I was looking for something. But yeah, what do you guys think about? What do you guys think about? What do you guys think about this? Damn, I forgot because I was looking at Francis Ngannou getting some teaching lessons from Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson showing everybody the techniques, the old school techniques. The old school techniques. Damn. That old motherfucker hit you with that. Look, if Mike Tyson, I don't give a fuck. That motherfucker smoke some goddamn weed and he swing on me, man, I'm getting the fuck out of the way. Because that motherfucker, he gonna knock your fucking head the fuck off. That motherfucker might be old, but now you got that technique with that old man strength. Nah, bruh. Nah, I'm good. Where the fuck my man's go? What do you guys think about this? So, now, the other thing that we got going around the internet is those two guys. Let me pull up the WBC website because I forget they. I don't even watch them motherfuckers. I don't even watch them. I'm just like, Hold up. Where was it at? Where was it? I'm going to the WBC website. They got it. Where is it at? Goddamn, where the news button at? News. There we go. Look at this hole. I'm talking about that clenbuterol, that bullshit. And I made a video about it earlier. And so the WBC, right? They got the whole clean boxing program logo. It says World Boxing Council, CBP, clean boxing program. It's on their website under news, VADA. Martinez and Vargas, innocent of clenbuterol intent. Innocent of clenbuterol intent. What is you guys' definition of intent? WBC? Because the way I put it is, if you ingest Mexican motherfucking beef, if you put that Mexican beef in your fucking mouth, you are intending to what? Maybe or maybe not have clenbuterol in your fucking system. Right? You might have clenbuterol in your system, but you eat it anyways. What you tell the WBC, man? Ain't nothing else to eat. Nigga, eat some goddamn chicken, nigga. Eat some chicken. Eat some pork. Eat some goddamn Vienna sausage out of the goddamn can, motherfucker. The fuck you eating that beef for? You know what's in there? You know what's in the meat? The fuck is you talking about? Oh, we know what's in the meat, man. It's from the meat. It's from the meat. No, motherfucker. What was you taking 2 months ago? What was you taking 3 months ago? How fast does clenbuterol take to get out of your system? Matter of fact, let's Google that shit. Let's see. Clenbuterol has been observed to both increase muscle mass and reduce body fat. Additionally, it remains in the body with an inactive effect for up to about 6 days after consumption. Detectable traces can remain longer. Nigga, 6 days, nigga!
Oh, wait, I thought it was, well, in the IFBB, it's used, like, mainly for fat burning purposes. Like, there's not much anabolic value there.
Much anabolic value, it doesn't matter what it is, it's banned. And it's banned because it's not healthy. First of all, it's not healthy for the fighter to take it. Second of all, if you're taking something that's causing an advantage, and the reason why it's causing an advantage is because you are taking something that's literally going to keep the muscle while you burn the fat. So that means you didn't have to work. You are not doing the natural thing, the natural course to actually do it. You are cheating the system.
Yeah, I mean it's burning fat and at an unnatural rate.
Yeah, but it's banned. It's banned, period.
Yeah, it is banned, so they should face consequences for that.
So I don't know if it's true, but Healthline says it takes about 6 days for clenbuterol to leave your system. Healthline.com says about 6 days for clenbuterol to leave your system.
Yeah, right? All the guys you see using
right?
Yeah. All the guys you see on IG who are lean, if you see somebody who's like at say 7 or 6% year round, they're using something like clenbuterol, because that's like impossible. Because like when you get that lean, like first of all, your sex drive is fucked up. You're tired all the time. You have no energy. You're flat. You can't lift as much as you could when you were bigger. I mean, there's such a downside.
Well, I don't think they're just taking it to get that lean. What I think they're they got us. I believe they have a science down.
Yeah, they're not going to get as lean as
Yeah.
somebody on Instagram. They're going to
So
get lean to where they need to just cut the weight because it is boxing at the end of the day and not bodybuilding. So they do it to get the weight down faster.
Iceberg Nerd, what's happening? Suave House Boxing said, I only have a GED, can't spell it. Hey, I can't spell that shit either. Damn, I can't
What,
spell it. And
Utero?
I got a high school diploma and a couple of college credits. But I can't spell that shit. I ain't even trying to spell it. It ain't got no goddamn business in our vocabulary. How about that? It ain't got no business in our vocabulary. Now let's read what these punk ass bitches said. So one thing said it takes 10 days, and if you test, you should be fine. One thing says 6 days, right?
Right.
So these motherfuckers say voluntary anti-doping agency World Boxing Council random tests have revealed minute trace elements of clenbuterol in the system of WBC super bantamweight champion Vargas and WBC #1 flyweight contender Martinez, but the amounts are so small that no further action is being taken. Look, you dumbass motherfucker.
Wait, when is this?
Hold up.
Yeah.
This was November 5th. So that's yesterday. They WBC made this statement. So you mean to tell me one thing says it takes 10 days, another one says 6 days, maybe more. You mean to tell me at day number 11 and you test, how about this? At day number 5 to 11, you test somebody for clenbuterol that's from Mexico or from South America or whatever over there, and they test for clenbuterol and in small traces, but they been taking it. They just saying they wasn't. What the fuck you think they gonna say was in the beef?
Yeah.
You think that motherfucker gonna say they was taking clenbuterol? You think a lot of these motherfuckers got integrity? You think a lot of motherfuckers gonna take food out of their they family mouth to save their ass? Hell nah. They gonna take it to the grave, nigga. They gonna take it to the grave. And my thing is, you ain't got no business. If you have 15 to 20, you can't tell me these boxers in South America don't know that eating the beef is the problem. You got like 15, 20, 30 motherfuckers popping for clenbuterol.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them got suspended. Some of them didn't. But you mean to tell me, in the box community up over there, people think that it's okay to eat the beef. They didn't know. You a goddamn motherfucking lie, nigga. Canelo just popped.
Yeah.
You was taking the shit. You was taking that beef straight to the motherfucking dome. Matter of fact, you wasn't even swallowing it. Sorry, you wasn't even chewing it. You were just swallowing it. Suave House Boxer said, damn, I need to take some of that. Sounds delicious. Hell yeah. That shit probably is delicious. You eating a steak with minimum motherfucking fat. All 100% meat beef. And this dude and these idiots, this Vargas and this motherfucking Martinez is blaming it on the beef. God, you a goddamn lie. And something got to be done. If I was a WB, something has to be done. Ain't no way in hell you should have a substance in your system like that. Look, you know what happened with Dillian White his first time? He got popped by UCAD. The nigga, he went to the, I don't know what you call it over there in the UK. He went to GNC. You know, the artificial muscle intelligence store. He went there. He bought something over the counter. The motherfucker he says he didn't look at what was the ingredients. He thought it was okay for him to just take it. You mean to tell me, as a professional fucking kickboxer or a professional boxer, you mean to tell me if the fans know, you need to have somebody look at that shit, but you don't know? You a goddamn lie, and that's why they suspended your bitch ass for 2 years. I'm telling you, man, this shit just pisses me off. It pisses me off. It pisses me off. Like, you have people around here taking this shit and getting away with this shit. And then people want to use Vargas and Ortiz as a reason why Dillian White should be let off the hook. Well, the difference is between, you know what the main difference is between Luis Kong Ortiz and Vargas and his Martinez dude is that the WBC did an investigation. The WBC had all the information to suffice their consumption, their stomachs, their fill. And you know, on top of that, at least King Kong Ortiz actually had a fucking medical condition. At least he really does have, at least, I don't know if he has anymore, a high blood pressure issue. And part of that probably because he was a heavyweight fighter, had a whole bunch of motherfucking stress, and couldn't afford to eat right, correctly. And that's the reason why you see him in the video eating that small ass portion, talk about, is this it? That big nigga need to eat. Yeah. You see that shit? He looked at that plate and was like, damn, this is it?
Wait, I've got to watch that. Is it part 2?
Nah, it was like I think it was like a couple days ago or last week. He was looking at his plate and they was filming him. He was like, damn. He was like, this is it? He was shaking his head like, this is not gonna cut shit. And I'll be pissed off. But if my plate look like that,
right.
And I ain't big as King Kong Ortiz, I will be ready to strangle a motherfucker for a cheeseburger. I would kill a motherfucker for a cheeseburger. For real. Let's see here. Iceberg Nurse said they better leave that clean alone. Shit will give you a heart attack quick. Then a motherfucking Canelo be looking like a pimple, but about to pop. Yeah, come on, man. And he rehydrated. Come on, man. I don't understand it. Suave House Boxer said, so I'm wondering if by being a franchise champion, does the WBC is the WBC waiving the VADA testing or hiding the positive results? Man, you a dickhead for that. God damn. But what if they is? What I couldn't tell you. The rules is written to where that doesn't happen, but what if the WBC, just like you got a whole bunch of people that pop that they just choose not to bring up, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one. Maybe they do. It's a good possibility. Iceberg Nurse said I tried it. It's a asthma medication. Had my heart thumping like in the 80s. What? Not and it had your heart thumping like an 808, like a bass.
Right. Yeah. That does, because it elevates your NEAT goes up, which is just your average everyday day-to-day activities like shaking your leg, moving around, stretching, moving your arms. All that small stuff is calorie burning, and that adds up. And if you have your heart rate elevated, you're pumping blood, you're using a lot of energy. So that's what happens with clenbuterol. Sometimes you start sweating if you take it for the first time. Yeah, he's right.
Yeah. So that shit can kill you, huh?
Yep, 100%. Yep. It's used for asthma. It's used in horses too, believe it or not. Yeah, Iceberg Nerd's on top of it. Yep, he knows all.
No, I didn't know, because I don't take artificial muscle intelligence.
Yeah, it's used in horses.
I mean, horses be swole already. They be cut up. They already be swole. I don't know why you want to get them motherfuckers some clean. I mean, but if it's 10 to 6 days to go out of your system, shit. But then how do they keep the stamina up?
The stamina?
Yeah, you ain't got no fat to burn.
Oh, they're not gonna use. I mean, once they burned what they needed to, they go off it.
Hey, did you hear what I said? That KSI versus that whole fight card is going to be pay-per-view in the UK.
Yeah. There's no free-to-air portion apparently.
I would be pissed if I got it. I mean, it's not that bad it's not bad at all in the US. We get Fox, which is free. We get a couple other things, which is basically virtually free. The Charlos, they got their thing on Fox too, which is free. They got their little fight cards that we have. I don't know if y'all know, but the Charlos do be throwing fight cards on Fox. Um, Trying to get guys out there and trying to get guys exposure. Um, ESPN is no sweat on your pockets. Hell, it's less than Hulu. Um, you got Showtime. That's not that much money. Um, so we not, but to pay 25, what is it, quid?
Yeah.
Basically $25. We just gonna say $25 for a every fight card that Matchroom Boxing does. Damn, that's a lot of motherfucking money.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of motherfucking money. I mean, that's just me. And then for what? Y'all can't. At least the PBC went out there and giving people stuff shit for free. You know, but I don't think. Giving up free boxing is a business plan model for a lot of these promoters out here. I don't think it's a hey, Swab House Boxing. I ain't mad at you. I got this on too. So, you know,
I still got Showtime, believe it or not.
Yeah, I got well,
yeah,
I pay for Showtime when the fights come up. I don't pay for everything like every month, but ESPN is cool. But the only thing I don't like about Fox is that Fox, you can't stream it from a Android phone. You got to use the home thing, which basically like shares your screen to the phone, or you got to have a Roku or a Fire Stick or a smart TV.
Yeah,
that's the only thing I'm pissed off about. Because I really don't care for smart TVs because if that shit fuck up, it's a fucking wrap, and I don't want to get into it. You know what I'm saying? So
I got my smart TV right here. I got like this old Insignia Roku smart TV that I bought. I want to say about 2 years ago now.
Yeah, I got a smart TV in the bedroom, but I don't have a smart TV downstairs because I don't want one. I didn't want one.
You might as well get one for Black Friday.
Nah. Oh, I went to Sam's. I saw a 75-inch for $8.99.
Nah, you should get some. You should get something even lower than that on Black Friday.
No, I'm just talking about right now. It's a 75-inch. LG.
Is it 4K?
Yep.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it curved?
Huh? No, I wouldn't get a curve.
Hmm.
Cause I got a 70-inch in the living room, so that does me pretty good. So, yeah. But what do you think? What is your predictions with Wilder, man, and Ortiz, man? Because
I don't think it's competitive.
I think it will be. I think it will be. Ortiz is from reports is saying, which I don't know if it's fucking true, but this is what Leonard Ellerby is saying. He's saying that this dude Ortiz, he got somebody up in there, getting him in better shape, slimming him down a bit.
Larry Wade,
keeping his strength, boosting his endurance. It's looked like it's gonna be pretty good. I just hope that it's not no first round knockout, man. Yeah, because if I pay for the pay-per-view, which I'm still up in arms about it, about paying for the pay-per-view, but that's just it's nothing against Wilder or Ortiz or anything. It's just that it's a lot of money, man, being floating around for boxing. It's an expensive habit, but I just hope that it's not the first round knockout, man. I want to feel excited, and I want to feel the excitement, and I want to enjoy it, and for a couple of rounds. Iceberg Nerd said that curve TV is trash. I had a white dots in the screen after a month. God damn. Damn. You should have been able to take it back then without a warranty. I think they on Jump they give you at least about a month or two. I mean 2 months, 3 months to return that bad boy. Slaughterhouse Boxing possibly maybe happen. Sorry, not buying that one. Thirds at best. What possibly maybe happen. Sorry, not buying that one. Thirds at best. What Slaughterhouse Boxing? What you saying, baby? Maybe it's the Guinness kicking in or something like that. But I'm not I'm not I'm not I'm not tracking. I'm not tracking on that one, my brother. Um, I think, but oh, did y'all hear about Dominic Brazil calling out Adam Konaki?
Yeah, I seen your video on that. He would go get killed, man.
Yeah, but I don't, maybe not, but I third round at best. Yeah, yeah, I could dig that too. Suave House, I could dig the third round shit. I sure can. But I thought when I saw that, you know,
I think after the Wilder knockout, it just brought him right down to earth. I think he knows that he's not a top level fighter, and it's shit or bust. So he should just fight whoever
well,
guy there is. And
because I don't want to degrade the brother like that really because it's too many
good commentator.
it's too many fighters out here
Yep.
being railroaded that happen to be have that melanin. So but the main thing about it is that I was happy when he came out of the woodwork and said what he said.
Right.
And the reason why that is, man, because he ain't going around here talking about fighting no goddamn Tom Schwartz.
Exactly.
He fighting somebody to where he picking somebody to where everybody gonna pick him to be the underdog. And ain't that much money in that fight either. So I'm like, I'm proud of the dude, man. You got demolished. You got your ass. You fell down. You imploded like the rope. Oh goddamn, I ain't gonna say that. You imploded, nigga. You got the soul snatched out of you. Deontay Wilder took your manhood. You know, motherfuckers could have had their way with you. The way you was limp, paralyzed from the waist down.
Had their way.
And you came back, and you still calling out folks. You still want fights. Hey man, good luck to you, brother.
Yeah. To be saluted.
Yeah, good luck to you, brother, man. That's good though, cause ain't too many motherfuckers around here like that. And who the fuck is calling out Adam Konaki out anyways?
Nobody.
Like who? Yeah, that's right. Ain't nobody calling out Adam Konaki. And that's the funny thing about it though, because like, ain't nobody calling out Pulev. Ain't nobody calling out no Manuel Char. Ain't nobody calling out, and I don't get that shit. But everybody want a shot at the title.
Mm-hmm.
It just seems like all the dudes like. It just seems like, what is it? The light heavyweight division and below, you hear the most shit talking. Right? You hear the most shit talking. You hear more calling out in the heavyweight division. I don't hear nobody trying to be, and that's the reason why I always go back and revert to what. Oh shit! I ran on my goddamn big toe. Oh god damn! Oh shit!
You good?
Oh man, that motherfucker hurt. Woo! Right on my goddamn big toe with this goddamn chair I was sitting to put all my weight on that hole. God damn! That shit ain't funny, homie. That shit fucking. God, shit. Ooh. Damn, I ain't got no bunions. That motherfucker hurt. It's still hurting. Shit, that shit been like a 6 right now. What was I saying?
You're talking about nobody calling out Pulev or anything if they want their way to the title.
Yeah, and that's the reason why. Yeah, god damn, that shit still hurt. Ooh, and that's the reason why I be calling back. Oh god, shit. That's the reason why I always. That's the reason why I always be talking about Evander Holyfield, because Evander Holyfield be he brought it up. He was like, that's the reason why I fought the fighters that I was supposed to. And when Holyfield got up to the heavyweight division, And wasn't like motherfuckers was trying to put him in there with people. They were trying to block the motherfucker. They damn near tried to Marvin Hagler the motherfucker. They didn't want him to fight nobody really. They wanted that motherfucker out the way. And that's the reason why I would be a fan of AJ, but the way he speak, I would be a fan of Dillian White. Actually, I'm kind of a fan of Derek Chisora, even though I know he's a dickhead, you know. But with Dillian White, it's kind of like you had every opportunity to fight Dominic Brazil, every opportunity to fight him, and people are following Dillian White's ways. They have every manual. Call these motherfuckers out. It might not get you nowhere.
Manny Char hasn't fought in 2 years.
But look where you sit.
Right.
He actually changed his name to Hamed.
Oh, that's his real name.
Mahmoud, yeah. Yeah, he changed his name to Mahmoud Char. So, no, I don't know where the name came from because it was Manuel. Well, maybe because he was, I don't know. Maybe Manuel was a nickname.
It's same thing with Marco Huck. Marco Huck's real name. Let me get it. Marco Huck.
So
yeah, this is his real name here.
You got all these boxers.
Muammar Hakuch. Muammar Hakuch.
Hakuch. Goddamn.
Hakuch.
His name rhymed with Coochie.
Cooch. Yeah, Coochie. Something.
Cooch. Yep. That's what his fight name should be. The Cooch.
The Cooch.
Yeah. Fat Cooch. Moist Cooch.
Moist Cooch.
Motherfuckers over here laughing at me and shit. That's why I was boxing talking about you sound just like this comedian. Can't think of his name, man. That shit fucking hurt, man. I ran over my toe and then my ass leaned on the chair. Then I put all my weight on my big toe. Man, that shit fucking hurt, man. Damn. Fucking my shit up. Over here talking to y'all and y'all motherfuckers over here laughing and shit. Man, I hope y'all run over your goddamn foot. Y'all know that shit hurt when you run over your feet or stub your goddamn toe. Y'all know how that shit feel. Y'all niggas next. Y'all better not get up, try to walk to the goddamn kitchen and get you some water in the goddamn dark tonight. I'll tell you that much. Bet you gonna be thinking about me. Yeah, man, I just don't understand. Like, you know, calling out fighters might not get you nowhere, but at least people will know that you're at least trying. People at least and then Manuel Char, is it really 2 years? I don't think it was 2 years. Really, was it really?
Over 2 years. He hasn't fought since the fall 2017.
Oh, yeah, he did pop, and then the B sample came back negative.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, and I watched that Ustinov fight. Damn, that was that long?
2 years.
Wow.
I Googled it the other day.
And he's still ranked like that?
Still ranked like that.
Wow.
Yeah. Almost 2 years. November 25th, 2017.
And he still got the World Boxing Association heavyweight. He still got the WBA belt.
As far as I know,
the secondary belt.
Well, Trevor Bryan has the interim, but I think. Let me see.
Yeah, let's look that up, man, because that's some crazy ass shit. 2 years and no fucking fight.
Yeah, he does. He still has it. Yeah, he does.
I know with the WBC. With the WBC, you got to at least fight. You got to fight to hold that shit. Hold your position.
Nah, he's still
or unless you get an exemption. That's fucking crazy. I mean, but that's the thing. Well, another note, right? So I made a video. And, you know, some people, you know, had to delete their comments and shit. They thought I was crazy for it, but it's true that Usyk might not be next. Usyk literally might not even fucking be next for the winner of winner of Anthony Joshua versus Andrew Ruiz. He might not be next. And people are assuming that is next because obviously that's it's really true. It's a plausible. Um, it's very possible he could be next.
Mhm.
But Sunderland actually said different.
Right.
Kylie Sunderland said there's somebody that has to fight. That he said somebody is going to fight. I think it's Pulev that he said is before Usyk. He
Okay.
said that shit in the interview. He said that shit in the interview, and I did the video on it, but my dumbass keep forgetting to cite the goddamn videos and shit so people can go look at it for themselves. Um, I forgot to cite the actual interview, but that's what he said. He said he might not be next, and I really don't.
Uh-huh.
Damn. Damn, how the fuck I should I don't know what video it is. Hope I can find it in the future. But yeah, he said that it's going to Pulev, and then we're going to try to get it after that. And the whole thing about it is, I think these sanctioned bodies. You know what? If I was Anthony Joshua, I would still. If I was a boxer, I'm
Mhm.
trying to become undisputed at heavyweight, right?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to relinquish none of these belts and give it up. I would fight my mandatories, and then I would be like, hey, look, I got this mandatory, I got that mandatory. Let me fight these dudes real quick. You know what I'm saying? If I knock the guy out pretty quick, think I can knock the next guy out pretty quick. Hell, I fight them 3 times, and I fight them, and then at the end of the year, I have another fight.
Mhm.
See what I'm saying? I fight 3 times a year. I fight one dude, and I fight the other guy, and then I go into because Manuel Char and Mahmoud or whatever, and Char or whatever he called himself, and Pulev,
Mhm.
they gonna get fucked up. You know, you gotta move your head, and you gotta be light on your feet in this heavyweight division. Being the big stiffy is being walking around like a fucking erection in the ring is not going to work. Is not going to work. You if you want to be champion, you got to have stamina. You gotta be light on your feet. You know what I'm saying? And you got to have a punch. You know, because in this heavyweight division, you're not going to be winning on points all day. You're not going to have 10, 15 fights in a row winning off points. Matter of fact, you're not even going to have, especially when you get up to these upper echelon guys, it's not going to fucking happen.
Right.
Oh man, Suave House Boxing, don't be calling me no goddamn Hannibal Burrs, man. Come on, man. Of all people, damn. Really, man? God damn, that's Hannibal Burrs. Come on, man. That motherfucker that snitch on goddamn Bill Cosby. Come on, man. Oh, shit. You got to come up with something else, baby. Got to. They're saying Carissa Shields is going to be ringside for the Sanchez fight.
People should question her. Say, was it really your brother who did it?
Yeah, it was. But there's no need. I wouldn't question her about it.
Why she don't come out like that? I know she's not the one who did it and whatever, but at the end of the day, she's the one who brought him here.
Well, I put it like this. If you got a road dog or you got somebody in your family and they do something, unbeknownst to you, and it's like that, a real motherfucking G ain't going out there pointing no goddamn fingers. First of all,
Why don't you just put her hands up and say, you know what? I didn't do it, but my bad. I know he's not part of my team, but listen, he's my
no,
brother.
I'm telling you, I just told you. If you a real standout dude and stuff like that, you ain't going around pointing no motherfucking fingers at nobody, especially family. You see what I'm saying?
What do you mean with fingers? Everybody know he did it.
So, but you ain't got to say nothing.
That shit.
No, it ain't. If everybody know who it is, she ain't got to say nothing, and that's what people fail to realize.
No.
When you a standout dude, when you a real dude, when you a real life dude, or a woman and stuff like that, you don't go around pointing the fingers at people and stuff like that. Everybody know who did it. She ain't got to do nothing.
No, they're gonna ask her how's she gonna in one breath, right? Oh, I'm so sorry that happened to you, Bashir, and keep quiet. And I know it was my brother who did it. Brother.
But that's what the thing is. A lot of people don't know nothing about. Look where she from. Right?
Okay, then she
hold up now. Look where she from. Look how she was raised, and she wasn't raised to go around here pointing the finger at people when you know that they the ones who did it. Even though you wasn't involved in stuff like that, that's your relative and stuff like that. Or that's your road dog or stuff like that. Or that's somebody in the same gang that you in, or whatever the case may be. You got love for this person. Mad love. Thick or thin. You don't point the finger at them and say they the one who did it.
Everybody knows he's the one who did it, but
that's the thing. She ain't got to do nothing but stay black and die. That's the only thing she needs to do. If I was her and somebody asked me that shit, I'll be like, next question. No, I ain't answering it. You already know. If you already know who did it, especially you already know who did it. But you want me to come out here and rat on my own relative? What gonna happen?
What do you mean rat? What? He's already in jail. He's already.
It's the same shit. It's the same shit. It's the same shit.
Because it's not
I'm gonna put it to you like this.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why you can't. I don't think you understand it, and I don't think you would ever understand where I'm coming from with it. You see what I'm saying? And on your standpoint, and I'm not talking about gangbangers.
And that's cool, but I'm saying it's past that.
Okay. Why do you feel?
You know what?
So
that guy could have went out.
Okay, so why she needs to come out? And say it was him.
Because you can't play both sides. You can't say on one breath, oh my God, I'm so sorry Bashir went out like that. I want to hug you, give you condolences. But at the same time, that's your brother. You either do one of two things. Admit that was your brother and everybody knows it is and say, you know what, I got responsibility for it.
Who says you can't?
Any of this.
But who says you can't?
But you can't do both. No, you can't do both.
Who says you can't?
Please.
So you're saying you are the person who comes up to what you can and you can't do. You can feel sorry for somebody, be like, look, man, I ain't.
Keep that to yourself. But you can't go to them and say, I'm so sorry. I don't know who that was. That wasn't part of my.
Man, look, dog.
You know
the difference. That's the difference between you and her. The difference between you and her, y'all think that the way of thinking is different. See what I'm saying? And you can't, and I can't, and you can't connect with her like that to think like the way she does.
No, I'm not.
Wait a minute. To you, it sounds far-fetched. To her, it doesn't. To people that she probably conducts herself.
Lying.
Wait a minute.
She's lying.
She's not lying.
How you sorry for them? If you're really sorry for them, you're gonna come out there.
Look, man. This is never going to go nowhere because you don't. It's like you don't. You're not getting it. You don't point the finger at your relatives. See what I'm saying?
Okay.
You don't.
You don't point the finger.
If that's something that you do,
okay,
if that's something that you do,
somebody,
if that's something that you do,
sorry that happened to you.
Yeah, but if that's something that you do, that's your business. That's
Hell
your
yeah,
business.
if he was my responsibility and he almost killed somebody or whatever he did, I'm not going to go to
that's your motherfucking business.
That happened to you.
But that's your business. Ask him,
how was my brother? What can I do to help you out? What can I do? That's my responsibility.
You do you, and she's going to do her.
Yeah, she can keep me ghetto.
And if you could call her ghetto, whatever she wants to, whatever you know what I'm saying, But I'm not, because I wouldn't have told my brother either.
But you would have went to that person's face and hugged her and said, "You know what? I'm so sorry for everything." And
so you mean you can't be empathetic and you can't be sympathetic for something that happened? That's something that happened under your watch, even though that ultimately you're responsible for it. You can't be sorry for what happened, but you saying you can't be sorry for what happened at the same time not telling your brother. That's not. No, she accepted it already. The acceptance of what happened that night is however she takes it, however she want to do it. That's her business. You ain't gotta like it.
Well, whatever. She can still keep doing whatever the fuck she wants to do. That's why nobody support her no more. And what she did.
No, you don't support her. I still do, because I understand that I'll be damned if I snitch on my own brother. I'll be fucking damned. I don't give a fuck what the fuck he do. I'll be fucking damned. Look,
know that you did it.
And that's everybody knows who did it. I ain't gotta say nothing then.
The police, they've already arrested.
I ain't gotta say nothing. I'm not gonna condemn my brother. I'm not gonna do nothing like that. I will. I will talk to him behind. I will talk to them behind closed doors, man and female, or whatever the case, who it is, whatever, and reprimand them. But I'm not gonna go in front of the public and start talking bad about my brother, snitching on him and all this shit, pointing the finger at him when everybody know who it is. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. And if people really want that to happen, if you want that to happen, that's your business. If I wanted to go this way, that's my business. And if somebody else wants to go that way, that's their business. But the whole thing about it is, that don't mean you can't like her as a fighter. Y'all, I don't know how people can take their people's, some of the stuff that they do off the scene. You know what I'm saying? It's not like she went over there and hit the dude and stuff like that.
No, she didn't.
And just make it, she's a bad person, she's ghetto, she's this, that, and the third. Some of these niggas over here, some of these niggas that support Wilder is ghetto as fuck. And I don't be sitting up over here talking about them, calling them out, calling them all kind of names on YouTube and stuff like that, and critiquing them, you know what I'm saying, brothers in the LDBC. But you know what?
They didn't have a brother.
No, but that's the thing. How would
for how they feel?
If I knew that somebody in LDBC did something wrong, I ain't going out there and making the video and talking about them. Not gonna do it.
Fine. That's fine.
Exactly. It's the same thing.
Go to somebody and say my condolences and put it on your IG to make
What's wrong with that?
Bad.
But really,
you're not sorry about it.
See, that's your way.
Listen,
that's your way of thinking.
There's a lot of nice people in this world.
This shit ain't gonna go nowhere. That's your way of thinking, bro.
No. I'm trying to tell you. You can't.
I already know what you're saying. What you're saying. You said that like 3 freaking times. But what I'm saying is, you can. You can't. But this is what I'm saying. That's your way of thinking, and this is my way of thinking.
It's about being real.
It is not real. You can say sorry to somebody and really be sorry for what happened, but it's not. I'm not going. You don't understand.
You tell them what happened.
Okay, I'm gonna put it to you like this, dude. You was not qualified. You was not qualified to talk on this, man.
What you mean?
You straight up not.
What you mean?
I don't think you're qualified. Because you're not understanding that you could be sympathetic and all this stuff. And then not only that is, you're saying that it's okay for you to snitch on your own blood. And I don't think you're qualified. Exactly. If everybody knows who did it, she ain't got to say nothing. They're still snitching. Because you're still validating what's everybody thinking and what everybody is accusing them of doing, even though everybody already know he did it. Because it's proven you're not helping the situation. You over here But you over here basically digging his grave. You up over here doing some shit. You over here that's doing some shit that's against for being a stand-up person. And then you're not understanding that maybe where she comes from, that's how you conduct your business. But at the same time
if she was quiet the whole way around, I'd have no problem with that. That's her brother.
Dude, but that's the same shit.
No, it's not the same.
Yes, it is. Not saying nothing. Not saying yes, it is.
You feel so
not saying
bad about
nothing.
what happened. You put on.
Exactly
what happened.
Not saying nothing and saying something that ain't pointing the finger at the person that did it. It's the same thing. Because you're not going out there and saying exactly what's going on. You're sugarcoating it. It's the same thing. If you don't understand why she's doing what she's doing, which I don't understand, if you don't understand my way of view, and I don't understand your way of view, really, to tell you the truth, we move on to the next subject because we definitely ain't gonna get nowhere with this.
No, we not. We definitely not, because I wasn't out there gangbanging. I was doing none of this stuff. I don't care how many years I lived, 12, 13 years in Section 8 in the ghetto, seen all sides.
But that's the thing. But that's
I'm not going to partake that.
But that's the thing about it, though. You bringing up Section 8, you bringing up ghetto, you bringing up all these things, and then you saying all this stuff. That necessarily ain't the thing, because some people that ain't never been through that stuff, they still won't tell on their own family member.
And I did. And if he did something wrong like that, and it showed on me, and I care about somebody else, if he went out and killed somebody, I know he did it, and I know he morally did wrong by religion, I'm going to go out and say he did it, and I'm going to take the responsibility for it.
Wow. But I ain't got to say nothing. I ain't saying nothing to nobody. If everybody know who did it, I ain't saying nothing to nobody. And obviously the dude is not dead. You know, I don't know what he's gonna deal with the rest of his life and stuff like that. But everybody know who did it. You don't need me to come out and say nothing. Nobody needs Claressa Shields to come out and say he did it. It was him. It was the Warriors. Nobody need that.
Nobody needed Claressa Shields to make an apology.
She chose to do it.
Claressa Shields to make an apology.
But that was her business. That was her business.
She should have kept the first one when she went out and said
it was her business, man. It was her business. That's her prerogative. And that's like I said, you ain't gotta like the way she conduct her business.
Mike, you play arena football. You don't.
I play semi-pro football. I don't play arena.
Oh, sorry. Okay, you play semi-pro football, right? What you you're a wide out?
No, I'm a cornerback.
You're a cornerback, but imagine you playing wide receiver.
I play wide receiver.
Play cornerback.
I play. Sometimes I play both.
But I'm saying in general, usually.
Usually I play DB.
DB, and you keep there. You're not going to play both sides.
No, I sometimes play both sides.
In the NFL, do they play both sides?
Probably back in the days, but nobody really does. But every now and again, you will have Chad Johnson, kicking the ball, or you will have every now and again it happens. Sometimes quarterbacks are in the wide receiver or the slot position. Sometimes they're on the numbers. It just depends on the situation, how the game is going and stuff like that. Somebody gets hurt and you're fast enough, you're skillful enough, it can happen.
Yeah, but it's not. I'm just more mad at the situation with Claressa. What I'm saying is this: you can't play both sides. My argument is, without the emotion, is that if she can sit there and be quiet about her brother, that's her choice. But don't go out and act like you're so sorry and so sympathetic and hugs and everything on Instagram.
I have a question though.
You can't do that.
I have a question though.
Go ahead.
Ali is from New Jersey.
Yeah.
Right? And I don't know where he's from, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't too spectacular. Especially with his vocabulary that he used that day.
Yeah.
You think that he don't understand that she don't have to do that? She shouldn't do that?
I don't even understand that. Boy, he was fighting for his life.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Do you think that he don't understand what she not pointing the finger at her brother? You think he don't understand that?
He probably does understand it, but he doesn't like somebody coming out there acting like she cares so much
No, no,
about
no,
him.
no, no. See, if he understands it, if he understands why she chose to do what she did and not point the finger at her brother, he knows that
That's
she
one
can.
thing.
He would. He. There's a good chance. There's a good chance that he does know that she really is sorry about him getting hurt and what
No,
happened
no,
to
no,
him.
no, no. You're not
No,
really.
no, 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 no,
The
no, no,
other.
no, no. Listen to what I
You
said.
can't play both
Listen
sides.
to what I said. Listen to what I said. If he understands, because like I broke it down,
Right.
if he could understand why she refuses to point the finger at her brother, even though everybody know he did it and he's arrested, even if that was the fact, he probably knows. There's a good chance if he can understand that, there's a good chance that he understands that she can be sorry. I said there's a good chance that she can be sorry and sympathetic on what happened to him and really is sorry about what happened to him because of she knows who did it.
But because
that is
she can't.
no. But what I'm saying is this: we cannot say, because these are opinions, it's not really facts. What you're saying and what I'm saying are not really fucking facts, because it all has to do with the person that was harmed.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with us. It has a whole difference between. It has to do with the person that was harmed, because he's the one that has to accept apology or not.
I don't. Well, yeah.
He is the one. So if he chooses to take her apology and take it as being sincere,
do you think it's sincere?
I don't know.
No, not. Yeah, yes or no? Do you think her apology is sincere?
For real, I don't know. And you can't say it is either.
What would you lean toward?
Huh?
I don't think it is, but that's my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't think she's insincere because the first thing that comes out of your mouth, whenever people get mad, they'll say, "Oh, I was just saying that stuff," but that's really how you feel. And she said it.
But what I'm saying is, it probably was some immature shit that she did.
No, it's not immature.
Listen, man. Motherfuckers is too critical on people in situations like this. Some people, yeah, they are worried about covering themselves and covering their six.
And she was.
Yeah, it don't matter if she was or not. It don't mean that she can't be sincere about what happened. This shit happens all the time.
This is how I see it. If you're really, really sincere,
hold up, let me go get a beer.
Out and do
get my beer real quick.
You'd go out and do what's expected of you from society and not the code, quote unquote. You see what I mean? If you're really sincere, you gotta pick and choose what's more important to you. Is that kind of a deal? So if she just wanted to be quiet the entire time about it, okay, that's ghetto as fuck, but whatever. That's her business. At least I respect her for picking one. But what I don't like is when people try to play both sides. I'm sincere at the same time, but I can't, give up my brother.
Yeah.
Who's more important?
But no. It's not who is more important.
It is one of them.
No. Why can't that be? Why is that so far-fetched? Why you're saying that cannot be? What you got to understand is that you don't understand. You just because you don't understand it doesn't mean it can't be something that is factual. Now, before I went to go get my beer,
yeah,
I believe you said something. If you're really sincere and stuff like that, you do something that's in society and all that stuff.
If somebody's really,
it doesn't have to do with society. This has to do with him and her and her brother. The main thing about it is that does he accept the apology?
Well, I don't know what Bashir. I don't even know if Bashir is awake. So,
but that's what I'm saying. I believe he is awake. But that's what I'm saying. It's not about society. It's not about me and you. It's about him. He was the one harmed. So her brother has to apologize to her, and then them two got to apologize to him. But he is the one that's been harmed. He is the one that has to sit there and make the decision of whether or not he wants to take the apology as being sincere. Not society, not nobody else. Suave House Boxing said, Tyrone, her mindset might not be the way that you want it to be. And it doesn't have to be on a gangbanging thing. It doesn't have to be on a ghetto thing. It doesn't have to be on anything that has to deal with a lower class of society. Because people with money will not snitch on their friends. A lower class.
Let me see. My bad. I'm trying to see this comment.
Because even Martha Stewart tried to do a hookup and didn't tell on everybody and went to jail.
I'm trying to text this while.
So I don't, you know what she chooses to do is her business. Some of this stuff, yeah, it was immature as fuck. But you can't, we could come out here and we could say all this stuff, but if we was in her shoes and stuff like that, money possibly coming in and all this stuff, and we probably would not be we probably would not have the mindset that we have today to react like we talking how we react right now.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's not like we could say, yeah, if I was in her shoes, I would have done this and the third. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. Because now we got to reverse. I got to reverse the years. I got to live a whole different lifestyle. I got to get all this money. I'm coming up, got all this shit going on, and I'm trying to make it somewhere. I wouldn't have met the people I met. I wouldn't have had the family members that I had to teach me to be this type of person. You know? But, you know, if you think, you know, the whole both side of the thing.
I see it as it absolutes, man. I see it. If you want to be quiet and keep for your brother, okay, that's your thing. But I respect you for picking a side. But don't come to me and if you knock out my brother, right, and you know it's your dad who did it, and you come to me, oh, how's so-and-so doing? Is he okay? What can I do? And then you just walk away, and then you know who did it, and we're searching for this guy. Don't even come to my face and act like you're sorry, because you're really not. If you were so sorry about that, you would bring your dad.
But that right there is what I'm trying to kick to you. It's up to you to accept the apology. It's all up to you. It's all up to you. How you want things presented to you, it's all up to you. If you're the one that was harmed, it's not up to you. It's not up to me to pick and choose how the apology should happen, on how things should go down for the apology to be sincere. It's up to the person that was harmed. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it is up to him. But in my opinion, it's just pick one or the other. If you want to stick with the other, just be quiet about everything.
There you go. There you go.
If you want to stick with your brother, just be quiet about everything. And that would have been cool. If she had done that, that would have been cool with me. Even the shit she said about, oh, if you're so mad about Bashir going out like that, fight me. I believe that's the real her. And
no, I mean, for real though.
But don't, you know, because or whoever.
I mean, I think she responded to that because of I think when she responded with that,
because a PR guy told her.
No, wait a minute, man, because that's speculation. That is speculation that is damaging. I think the reason why she responded to that is because of things that were being said. She wasn't necessarily responding clearly to one said individual. I think that she was responding to a whole bunch of people hitting her up because we don't know what people were sending her inbox. We don't know what the phone calls that she was getting from people. We don't know if that chick called Clarissa Shields cussing her out and shit like that and blah 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 woody whoop whoop and calling her all kind of. We don't know exactly what happened. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was in response to a whole bunch of shit that was going on. It wasn't just like this and the third. And even if that was the case, like I said, she was saying a whole bunch of immature shit. But at the end of the day, I mean, hey, you know,
You see what I mean? If she was just quiet about the whole thing, not even,
you can't
whatever, that's cool. That's cool.
Nah, yeah, but it's to me, it's still you hiding. Not saying nothing and saying something you hiding.
Hide than to front. I'd rather hide than front.
How do we know if she's really sincere about it?
If she's really sincere about it, she's gonna do what society at large wants her to do.
No, she's gonna do what you think that she should do.
Society at large.
No, that's no. You think that in order for her to be apologetic, she has to do what you want her to do. I keep trying to tell you, she doesn't have to do what society at large.
Yep. I do. If she wants to be super apologetic and wants to set things right, she'd tell them exactly what happened. She'd tell them who did it, and then go ahead and take responsibility for it and come out clean.
No, but you mean that's coming from, that's what you want, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like,
yes.
But in reality, society don't give a fuck. The only person, society don't know. It's a fact. Society don't give a fuck.
How's it a fact?
The thing is, because I'm gonna get to there.
Mm-hmm.
Society don't give a fuck, and I keep saying it. The person that only matters in the situation is Ali. That's the only person that matters. Me, you, your whole neighborhood, everybody over there, they don't matter in this situation. What they want from this situation, it doesn't matter. How they want things to be conducted, it doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. What matters is Ali Bashir, him. You see what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. Yeah, go ahead.
And that's how it should be. You know, is she sincere or not? I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't know, and I'm not going to insinuate that she's not. I'm not going to insinuate that she is, because I don't know. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And saying that I don't think she is or she is just giving out your opinion.
That's
which really doesn't matter.
Neither does yours.
I've been saying that.
Yeah.
I've been saying that.
Nobody cares what I have to think on here.
No, it's not the fact that nobody cares what you have to think. The reason why I was saying the reason why I said what I was saying, because I was trying to get you to realize that at the end of the day, it's all about him. He was the one that was wronged.
And he was wrong, yeah.
Yeah, so it's all about him. And if he chooses to accept the apology, if he chooses to accept that she is not going to point out her brother, that's his business. It's just like it's just like the brother Jean that was killed in his house by the police dude. I mean the police woman. A lot of people say, "Oh, he the brother hugging her and something, that's his fucking business. If he chooses to accept the apology from that woman and go up over there and hug her, that's her business, because it has nothing to do with me, you, and everybody else. It has everything to do with him and his family, because they the one who lost.
Shit, I'm suing the hell out of the police department.
That's why I said, fact, she young, black, good looking, fire, and the work waiting for her to mess it up. Nice chat, y'all. Salute LDBC. Yeah, they, she gonna get another fight again, but I don't know if she's gonna get another fight in Flint. I just take the whole thing as a ninja wake up call, because that's exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying? You can't try to save yourself. You can't try to save polish a turd. You can't try to sit up over here and bring everybody to the party. It's a ninja wake up call, and now she know that. Some people got to stay at home. Some people got to stay outside of the stadium, or outside of the, they can't come in. That's that sucks though, man. But god damn,
Mm-hmm.
you got any last words before I get off? Because I'm about to I gotta make something to eat, man. I'm about to make this salmon.
Not really. I mean, it was a cool chat. Trying to think what else. Oh yeah, there's a fight at 5 a.m. in the morning.
5 a.m. in the morning. Where?
The WBSS.
I'm not watching that shit at 5 o'clock in the morning.
I'm gonna watch it because I got a class at 9, so I'll probably watch it after I take a dump in the morning.
Yeah, I ain't watching that shit. That's too. I ain't nothing fucking with my goddamn sleep. That much.
Boxing fans.
Hey, shit. Let me tell you something, man. I was waiting on that fight to come on. I was using Sports Urge. Using that. I was watching that. I was waiting for that motherfucking Canelo fight to come on, man. I said, fuck it. Yeah, huh?
The crack stream.
Yeah, I said, fuck it. I went straight to sleep. I said, fuck that shit. Fuck it. Hell nah. I am not about to wait this long for this goddamn fight. I went to sleep.
Yep.
Yeah. But I'm going to get up out of here.
All right, bro.
Yeah. Shout outs to the LDBC, and everybody stay sucker free. See you tomorrow, man.
All right, bro. See you.